How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to week 4 of Take the Over. I got myself Coach Dom and Greg.
I'm Greg.
And this is Greg.
Oh, my picks lose.
I'm a mush.
I'm a mush.
We at least have Greg's pick.
He's not going to get it.
Just
scored like 10 yards in like the third quarter.
That was actually Greg yesterday. He almost jinxed the Broncos.
I know.
He wanted like 15 yards from the guy and was like desperate for it. And we're messaging him like, "You're such a curse. You're such a curse."
He got picked twice.
Yeah,
it was
the one time
perfect.
he said, he's like, throw the ball more. Next play, he throws it and it was picked off. And I
And
was
it was
like,
a pick
Greg,
six.
you fucking jinx.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a pick 6.
There's a beep right there.
Yeah, there's a beep. It's all good. It's all good. So we're going to change up the format this week for you guys. I don't know if it's going to make it a little bit easier, but moving forward, there's a few changes I want to make to the show. Equipment-wise, production-wise, and just the way we do it. So we're going to implement one of those things this week. The rest should hopefully follow by next week, maybe the week after. I'm not too sure. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about 2 regular picks that we have for the week first, and then we're going to finish with our hammer, hot take, and lock. So it doesn't matter what order we want to go. Should we just start with you like we do every week?
Yes, we could do that.
Okay,
Sure.
so just talk about 2 regular picks, and then we'll go in
Certainly.
to hammer, hot take, and lock.
Well, you know, I'm an over guy. And by the way, they're 39 of 60 so far.
I think it's more than that.
It's 41.
Yeah, it was 41 of 60 games have gone over.
41 of 60.
It's like 68% or something like that.
Yeah, of the overs. A lot of points being scored. I like the overs. I always have. So 2 regular picks. You what you want, right?
Yeah.
Well, I have 8 to choose from, but one I like is the Minnesota-Houston game
Okay.
to go over.
To go over.
That's one of my picks. I don't need to explain why. Minnesota's defense blows. And I think Houston's going to win the game, but
Yeah, and to be honest, I think the way the Vikings offense played against the Colts was not something you're going to see every single week from them. I believe that they can still score. Justin Jefferson became one of his own last week.
yes, he did. He came out.
Adam Thielen is Adam Thielen still, and we heard Kyle Rudolph's name for the first time in
Yep.
2 years.
Yep.
So that happened.
Well, you can't stink out the joint like they did against Indianapolis
No, I
all the
don't think
time,
so.
unless you're Jets, but the New York Jets. But other than that, do you know the New York Jets?
Go Broncos.
Do you know the New York Jets? They pay 750 to 1 if they win the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So if you lay 100, you win. It's 750 to 1. So if you lay 100 on them, you know what's going to happen? You'll lose 100.
You'll lose 100, yeah. I saw
that on the thing
another
there.
funny stat. It was like if Russell Wilson throws like 48 interceptions in a row, he'll still have a better QB passer rating than Carson Wentz.
Carson Wentz.
That's embarrassing.
That's another. That's one of my games there. My second pick.
okay.
Speaking of Carson Wentz,
Well, there you go. See,
I like the Eagles plus the 7.
they're 7.5 right now.
Well, I got 7 here. If you say 7.5,
they're at
7.5 it is, because I do believe, and from what I was listening to, Jalen Hurts will be coming into that game.
At least by this second half.
They're not playing no more for Carson Wentz. They're not.
He hasn't looked good.
And back to that game against Cincinnati, I blame Doug Peterson too.
Yeah,
for that.
you have to play to win the game.
You got to play to win the game. They should have tried the field goal, because you don't know Elliott. He's a good kicker.
Yeah.
Why they didn't? It cost us a lot of money.
Well, he banged one in from 61 his rookie year.
You know.
That's saying you can't hit one from 65, right?
I'm not going to cry over spilt milk, but
No.
cost me $3,000. But I'm not going to say much after that. But anyway, so those are my 2 regular picks.
All right, I like those.
All right.
Okay, so this is where it's going to change now. We're going to all talk about our regular picks.
Perfect.
And then we're going to go 1 for 1 on hammer,
Right.
hot take, lock,
By the way, I'm 11, 3,
and 1.
and 1
Up 1
after
point.
3 weeks.
Yeah.
Has Greg won anything?
He's 8 and 7.
So still a positive record.
11, 3, and 1, folks.
Yeah, I'm 9, 5, and 1,
9, 5, and 1.
which is not bad.
You're doing all right.
We're all positive records. That's
Yeah.
pretty good actually through 3 weeks.
8 and 7, Greg wouldn't be making money.
No, you have to
No.
be higher than 60%.
Yep.
He's not there yet.
He'll
Yeah.
get there, though. He'll get there.
There's one more thing I wanted to say about the Eagles. There's too much talent on that team. I know they've had a few injuries, blah, 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 but there's still a lot of talent on that team, especially on the offensive side of the ball, for them to be losing games. So I think they might not win this game, but it'll be close.
You'll be close.
It could be within a touchdown for sure. So at 7.5, I do like.
Touchdown, man.
Yeah, I do like.
And the way they kick
Eagles.
extra points, 6 is good.
Yeah.
Well, seriously, I believe somebody missed an extra point on Monday night. Well, I'm not going to, name names.
Oh, Butker.
Was it Butker?
Yeah.
Was the extra point? That cost
Yeah.
us the over. We got
Extra
to push.
point and a field goal.
And a field goal.
Yeah.
No need to say more than that.
Cost me
Right.
enough.
Walt, cameraman Walt.
Your Jets, your kicker for fantasy.
Wow.
There's a lot behind the camera over there that's hiding in shame.
Horrible.
Yeah. All right.
Go ahead, Ethan.
For my regular picks this week, I have. Listen, we're called Take the Over for a reason. I've listened to you. I've been learning from you. I really do like the over this year, especially with how much it's been hitting. And I think that this is a game. The Chiefs' defense came up huge against the Ravens, but Bill Belichick is still Bill Belichick, and I believe they'll find a way to score on the Chiefs because their defense to me is still not that spectacular. Patriots and Chiefs, I like the over at 52.5. I think that's a very generous over.
That's one of my games here, too.
Yeah, that's a very generous total. I think Cam Newton gets it done against the Chiefs this week. And it's not one of my picks, but I think the Patriots could upset the Chiefs this week because they just came off of a huge win against Baltimore. I think the Patriots could be ready for this one, and this will be a huge game for Cam Newton.
Is that an afternoon game, 4:30?
Yeah. Like, this will put Cam Newton into MVP talk. That's what I'm saying right now. This game.
I wouldn't go that far.
I wouldn't go that far either.
Like, top 3, I'm telling you.
I would agree. I agree with you until the point you say
MVP
Kansas
talk.
City played Baltimore. It doesn't matter who Kansas City plays.
No, I know, but
That's a team that's won a championship.
yeah, I just don't think the defense is as good as they showed against Baltimore, and Bill Belichick will watch that tape all week and find ways to.
It's hard,
Discover the
man.
holes.
It's hard.
It's hard to stop them on the offensive side of the ball, but you can.
You got to
score on this
remember.
team.
You got to. Okay, you have to score on this team. I understand that, but Patrick Mahomes, that guy, I don't know what it is about him. You want to stop them, you have to get him out 3 and out all the time.
Yeah.
You can't do that with him.
No, you can't. He
You
just
can't.
makes plays.
So if you get him 3 and out, you better hope your offense goes down and drives the ball a little bit, because if they don't, he's
Well,
right back on that field
Yeah, but
again.
What does Bill Belichick do best
I understand, but
besides cheat?
nah, I know.
He manages the clock very well. Very
I understand.
Well. And that's
I
the
just-
one way that you beat Andy Reid is managing the clock.
Well, I don't know, man. Raiders put up a lot of points on them.
We'll see.
The Raiders put up points on them, and they could have put up more.
Are you talking about the Patriots against the Patriots?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They could have
and
put up more, man.
I think
And their defense blows, and they held Cam for a while.
believe me, I'm not one to defend the Patriots. I only have the over here. I'm not taking the Patriots. I'm only taking
Oh, I
the
don't
over.
see them winning the game.
I just think the Patriots can go into this dogfight and somehow pull out a victory.
I could see the over hit, but I can't see.
I can't see them winning the game,
Not
man.
winning.
No way.
No?
No. The only bad, not bad part.
Do you like that?
I'm
What do
trying
they have
to-
on the spread?
What's that?
What's the spread at?
They
have to be going in dogs.
Six
Plus
and a half.
6.5 for the Patriots?
No, yeah, they're underdog. Yeah, this is.
I
this
kind of
is-
like
that
that.
makes sense.
I
they're
kind
Sup-
of like that.
They're the Super Bowl champions, man.
Yeah.
They're a good team.
Well, I
Like,
thought maybe like plus 3.5, but 6.5.
I think it's
kinda
6.5. I'm pretty sure, but I have to check that over again. But it could be 1.5. Doesn't matter to me.
No.
Kansas City's a good team.
Okay.
Just something about them. They remind me of New England Patriots.
But you do like the over.
Oh, I love the over.
There we go. That's all that matters then.
Oh,
So that's my
Mahomes
pick.
is putting up 35. He's putting up 35. You guarantee that almost every week. I know against the Chargers he didn't, but the Chargers played their heart out,
Yeah.
and
And
he
the Chiefs
still
were not
found a
ready.
way to win. Like
The Chiefs weren't ready. They were
no,
not
they were ready
Herbert.
for Herbert there, whatever his name is. But Mahomes found a way. They stopped him for like the first half,
Yeah.
but he finds a way. He's something about him. Like, look, okay,
I'm not doubting Patrick Mahomes at all. I think
how can I
he's-
put this?
the Chiefs are.
Everybody drools over Lamar Jackson, and they got the right to. I'm not. Okay, I'm not cutting them down, and I'm not trying to do that. All right, but if you gave me a choice, Okay?
Yeah, I know exactly. What
I
you're
would take Patrick Mahomes over Lamar Jackson any day of the week.
saying. And as
He proved it on Monday night. Was it Monday night they played?
Yeah, Monday.
Monday night?
But again, give credit to the Kansas City Chiefs defense.
I know, but they could have allowed 30 points. They're still going to win.
Yeah, this is the first half. Like the Ravens did nothing.
But they stopped them. They stopped Lamar Jackson.
That's what the defense. That's
Yeah, so he's a running quarterback. What's Cam?
Cam is much more.
He's a running
versatile.
quarterback. No, he's
I
not.
would say Lamar Jackson.
No, he's more versatile, Lamar Jackson.
No, I'm saying
Cam
Cam's
is more like a
versatile in
robot.
throwing, like in the throwing aspect. He is more of a. When
Who's
you
he
get into
gonna
the red
throw
zone,
to?
when you get into the red zone,
Rex Burkhead?
Cam's gonna run. But when Cam's on his own 40, he's standing in the pocket and he's.
I
throwing the
understand,
ball.
but who's he gonna throw
Lamar
to?
Jackson gets the ball and he thinks run first and then,
Right. So if Kansas City could stop the run, which they did against Baltimore again, because they beat them in the playoffs.
But this is
too.
where I like the Patriots is the pass game.
Right. Who is he going to pass it to?
The secondary besides Tyrann
I
Mathieu
understand, but
not
who
that
is he
great.
passing it to, Ethan? Who's he passing it to? Tell me.
Julian Edelman,
Who's he passing it to, Ethan?
N'Keal Harry.
Again, who's he passing the ball to?
I know I understand what you're saying.
Who does Kansas City have to fear back there? Tell me. Tell me who he's got to fear.
The great Rex Burkhead.
Yeah, the great Rex.
Who they,
Burkhead.
in all honesty,
how
who?
Bill Belichick
Because
likes his
that
boyfriend.
offense right now runs around Cam Newton. That's it. Everything's designed around Cam Newton right now.
Yeah.
All right.
No,
They have nobody to throw the ball to. Could Julian Edelman had 179 yards the other against Seattle? Was it? Yeah, Seattle.
But this is the
But
magic.
Seattle's secondary blows, even with Jamal Adams,
This is the magic thing about Bill
Mr. Number One
Belichick's
pick over
offense.
there.
Especially in a zone type defense, Bill Belichick just finds the holes.
Yeah, he will, but
Design
it's
plays
going
to
to. But
find the holes.
he'll score, but he can't outscore them.
Okay, then I'm just.
I like
taking
the over.
I'm just taking the over, but don't shy away from the Patriots plus the points because the spread is kind of favorable. I'm not. That's all I'm gonna say. My next regular pick. This was almost my hot take, but I don't think it's too deserving of it. And to be honest, I don't really want to eat something hot because I'm not that confident in this pick. Texans minus 3.5. I think they're desperate for a win. They can get.
Well,
it
they
done
played
against-
three tough teams the first 3 weeks.
Yeah, they can get it done against Minnesota.
Show me another team that's played those three teams.
No,
They have the easiest schedule from now until the end of the season.
they should.
They're tied with another team, I believe, for the
Yeah.
easiest schedule.
Let's see. We're going to open up against Kansas City. Then we're going to play Baltimore.
Yeah.
And then we're going to go to Pittsburgh.
And now they
Name me
got,
another team that's have to go through that the first three. And if anybody says anything about that team right now, they shouldn't be talking.
yeah, I think
because
they're
they
tired
are a
because
good
they played-
team.
Yeah, they're tired because they've played three tough teams, but they'll pull it out against Minnesota minus 3.5.
That'll be a
Texans.
shootout too, by the way.
Yeah, over will hit. You have the over.
You know who's going to have a big game? Will Fuller.
Yeah, I
Think
think
so?
Brandon Cooks.
Oh, I need Brandon Cooks to have a huge game for me in fantasy.
Send in Will Fuller, Will, then.
Okay, Greg, what are your two regular picks?
I got the Seahawks under 5.5.
Okay, why?
My grandma, she had a Sunday recipe, and in the recipe that was there.
He's got the
an
Seahawks
inside
5.5.
Yeah,
Minus 5.5,
minus five and a
yeah.
half.
I don't know about that one.
The Seahawks
Yeah,
at 5.5
yeah,
against Miami.
yeah.
Now, what line is he looking at?
I don't know. That's what it said for.
White one.
Mine
Oh,
too.
there's the line for the Miami game right there. I just saw it because that's one of my picks.
Maybe it went up.
And he's taking the
Seahawks-
Seahawks minus 5.5.
I don't like it. I don't like
what's he
it either.
doing?
If Greg was here right now, I would tell him
He won't
take
listen.
the points.
I told him not to take LSU. What did he do?
Took
Took
LSU.
LSU. Watch the Charger game. What happened? They lost outright.
I would tell him take the total points. Don't take Seahawks minus 5.5. That's my personal opinion.
That 5.5 rule, man.
Fitzpatrick scares
It's a
me.
5.5 rule.
I think he's good against the spread. Fitzpatrick.
When a team is a dog 5.5, whether they're on home or a road, doesn't matter. It's a 78% winner.
Right
It's
now,
been like that for 25 years.
Jeez.
is it not like 7-0 right now?
It's 7-0 right now.
I'll check the stats just to be
It's
sure.
7
but I
and
think
0.
the Lions were the only team last week that were a 5.
The Lions were 5.5.
because the Raiders went to 6.
They went to 6.5 actually.
So
there
the
was
Lions
a lot
were the
of
only
New England
ones.
money.
at 5.5, and they won last week. I believe it's 7-0 right now.
If the line closes at 5.5, take the 5.5.
Okay.
And Greg does not.
I
listen
said
to
that at the beginning of the
all.
year. I've been telling these guys this, and it's been hitting all the time.
And Greg has gone against it twice now.
He's gone against it twice, and he's going to get burned again.
Yep.
He's a jinx.
Now, what's the second pick?
Second pick. Yeah, I got the Rams Giants under 48.
That's gonna be close.
He's going 0-2 right there.
That'll be very close. I think
Greg.
the Rams are gonna score a lot of points.
They're gonna annihilate New York.
If a San Francisco team could put up that had like
Cooper Cup.
nobody in it, nobody in their lineup on the offensive side of the ball, if they could put up like 30 points on the Giants, I'm very
Look
scared.
what they
to
went
see
into
the Rams.
Buffalo and they put all those points on the vaunted Bills defense.
Yeah. No, I 100% agree. I think that
That might be a little of a letdown because of they should have won that game anyways. I mean, it was a great comeback, and that was a bad call.
That was a horrible.
A horrible call. That wasn't even a pass interference,
No,
but,
not at all.
I've been to Buffalo. I know how things happen over there. Fans or no fans, it's Buffalo. It's just the city alone does it to you.
Yep.
But the Rams, I feel bad for what's the kid's name? Jones?
yeah.
Daniel Jones?
Daniel
Danny
Jones.
Dimes.
Oh, he's going to be Danny Diming, all right.
It's going to be interesting to see the Battle of New York for the first overall pick. Jets versus Giants.
Jets are going to win that. They're going to win something.
I'll take it.
You'll take it?
Don't be surprised if they do win the number one pick and they trade it.
They might, yeah. I would 100% take.
I would trade it for like five guys.
This is what I said.
That's what I would do.
This is what I said. You give the Colts the number one pick
Of course.
for
Here we go.
for our first round pick and Anthony Walker.
Here we go.
Even though I want,
This is real life, not Madden.
hold on, for every Colts fan, I want Anthony Walker to stay in Indy with Darius Leonard, but Trevor Lawrence, franchise quarterback. I
They
don't
need
know.
more than just Anthony Walker.
On the defensive side of the ball, we're good.
You
Oh,
probably
you're
have
saying for
to-
the Jets?
The Jets need more than that. You got to get the good 3 draft picks and 2 players.
They will.
They
yeah,
need a corner or like a safety or something to.
yeah. They'll get they can.
They need a lot of help,
They
man.
can get a corner and like.
See, the
two
Jets
firsts
are-
in a second.
The
for,
Jets,
like-
the Jets will get their first round picks if they do trade him.
Yeah.
And then those guys will get drafted. They'll go to New York, and in 2 years they'll get asked to get traded again.
And don't forget, because of why can't I think of his name right now, buddy? That they just traded Jamal Adams. They traded Jamal Adams for a first round pick this year too.
Yeah, they got a lot of
They
picks
have
coming.
Some picks coming, so they might be able to sacrifice that first overall for some more first round picks.
So back to he likes the Rams under.
Yeah. Under
Okay.
48.
We'll remember that one.
We'll remember that one. Okay.
All right, so now this is where we're changing it. Like I've already said.
Okay, man.
So you say your hammer, I'll say my hammer. Greg will say his hammer.
Well,
lock.
did you
lock.
check the line on that Seattle game?
Yeah, it's 5.5.
Is it 5.5? Because I got him here at 6.5.
On Betway right now, it's 5.5.
That's good because I'm taking Miami as my hammer plus the 5.5 if that's what it's at.
Okay.
5.5, man. I'm getting 5.5 at home. Fitzpatrick's had 3 extra days to rest. They're flying from west, the longest flight, like it's the longest route
Okay.
of any team. They're coming from the northwest
Oh, yeah.
all the
All
way
the way
down. And it's a 10 o'clock game their time,
Wow.
which is a 1 o'clock game in Miami. All signs point to a Miami cover. And dare I say it, a Miami win.
I can't see Miami.
The Dolphins.
Don't say that, man. New England had trouble all the time when he went there. Tom Brady didn't like to play in Miami.
No, I know you have Russell Wilson. So do I.
Yeah.
Russell Wilson will still have a great game.
Oh, he'll have a great game. The problem is they have no secondary.
Their defense allows like 400 yards per game.
Yeah, and Fitzpatrick, he can. All Miami's got to make a couple big plays. That's all they got to make.
Yeah.
That's all they got to make. At 5.5 at home, and they got to fly from the west to the east. That makes a big
And they're
difference.
coming off of a win.
Coming
I know
off
it was
of a
long
win.
time ago, but
No, it makes a difference.
it does.
But that's my hammer.
I like that hammer. Sticking on that game, for my hammer, I have the Seahawks and Dolphins over the 54 because I think this is going to be a good old shootout. Russell Wilson is still going to cook for like 4 touchdowns, but somehow, some way, whether it's a defensive turnover or a big play, the Dolphins are going to win this game, or at least cover the spread.
Cameraman Walt, who do you think is going to have a big game for Miami?
Devontae Parker.
Devontae Parker.
Yeah, I really think the Dolphins have a shot at winning this game, like you said.
Just
but they will
watch.
cover the 5.5.
I think they're going to win outright.
Listen, so every week I take a parlay. Should I parlay the Dolphins plus 5.5 and the over at 54? Should I double down? Or will it turn into a double doink?
We'll talk on Sunday.
We'll talk on Sunday. Greg, what do you got for your hammer?
He's got the Colts and Bears over 43 for his hammer.
Listen,
Really?
Yeah.
Are you reading that right?
Yeah.
That's what it is. I'm wearing my Colts stuff for a reason. All right. No matter how many times we play the Bears since that Super Bowl victory over them, it's always a Super Bowl rematch. The Colts own the Chicago Bears. All right, we're their daddy. Okay? But this is what I'm going to say about this game. It is not going to go over for the simple fact that if we had to settle for a bajillion field goals against the Jets and the Vikings, I don't see us going over 40.
Is that a 1
against the
o'clock
Bears.
game? That's a 1 o'clock game, right?
Yeah. It might go over.
For his sake, I hope it goes over.
It might go over because like Phillip Rivers has been on point.
Good for him.
Bears defense isn't great, and the Bears offense has Nick Foles.
1 o'clock? Okay.
Got BDN on there, so who knows?
All right.
All right. What do you
Okay.
think about this?
I can't
Greg?
see the over hitting.
I don't know.
It's going to be like a 17-10 final.
I just see. I don't know.
It's gonna be a slow game. I
There
think
must be a reason he took it.
he likes Nick Foles. He knows what damage Nick Foles can do. He's a Patriots fan. That's why.
Yeah, well, the Colts defense is pretty good.
Best defense in the league right now. I know we've only played the Jets and the Vikings. And
The
the
Jags threw 37 on you, man.
Hey.
Oh, come
We're still
on.
like top.
I'm a Raider fan. At least I know our defense blows.
2 pick sixes last week.
Yeah, but that's the Jets you played.
And this is just the Bears. The Bears are
No, don't.
they're the worst 3-0 team I've
That
ever
was
seen.
just the Bears when Mitchell Trubisky was the quarterback. This is not just the Bears anymore. This is a Super Bowl winning quarterback running the team.
Yeah, but this is
It's
like
a Super Bowl quarterback.
this is the worst 3-0 team
Super Bowl quarterback. You know how I am when it comes to championships and players.
Yeah.
You show me one of these, I got all the respect in the world for you. I don't care who you are. Because that's what it comes down to is winning the championship. He's won a championship. Mitchell Trubisky hasn't won squat.
So when Joe Flacco
So
won the game last
you don't
night,
mean to tell me Joe Flacco what?
so when he won the game last night, you had ultimate respect for him, thinking he could lead those Jets to victory?
I would feel more comfortable with him than I did. What's his name? The Ghost Whisperer, Sam Darnold. Sure, he's a veteran. He's a veteran.
Ask the Broncos fan what he thinks about that.
He's
a shadow of what he used to be.
Oh yeah, that's an obvious.
maybe as a starter.
he had an amazing defense behind him too when he was
Nick Foles is a starter. He could start anywhere. That guy.
For the life of me, I will never understand why
I
the
don't know.
Jags signed him to a huge contract and then just trade him a year later.
I don't know.
Gardner Minshew, that's why.
If Mitchell Trubisky was there, I would take the under. But anyways, if he was there, no problem. The Colts they'll eat him up. Nick Foles is a different breed, man. That's something about him. He knows how to win.
Yeah.
Why the Jags got rid of him, I don't know. I know they want to tank and all, but
Yeah, but they could have.
I don't
tanked
run the
with
team.
a rebuild
I don't know.
using Nick Foles as their.
I'm a Raider fan.
Piece.
I'm a Raider fan. If you said to me, Dom, Nick Foles is going to start for you guys this week, I'd give you a kiss.
Whoa! I love Derek Carr.
I'm just
Future Indianapolis Colt quarterback Derek Carr. You're disrespecting him like that.
there's something about him. I like him too. He must be a real hell of a nice guy and all that, but there's just something, I don't know what it is.
When he comes to the Colts and wins,
Ever
the
since
Super
he got
Bowl,
hurt and he broke his leg when you guys broke his leg a couple years ago, just before the playoffs,
Yeah.
he hasn't been the same
his
since.
MVP year that we crushed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I feel bad about that.
What week we play you? 13?
Yeah, you guys were like 10-3 or something stupid.
Maybe we'll get rid of Rivers for you.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. What was your record when that happened? It was like 13-3.
We were no, because we beat. That was our last game of the year. No, we had a game after that, which we lost.
You were trying to get the first round bye in the playoffs.
We finished 12-4.
Yeah.
We were 11-3 at that point.
Wow. I'm sorry. I to
Then
this
we had
day,
to go to play Houston with a third string quarterback.
Pretty sure I got him a Derek Carr jersey that year for Christmas.
I kind of
That's
hope.
bad.
I hate to say this, and it's a little off topic, but I have to say it. That Mariota gets in there. He brings a different element. He just brings something different. And sometimes I'm just saying, your offensive line and the team,
A change is good.
a change is good. Look how Chicago reacted when Nick Foles came in. Do you know what Khalil Mack said to Mitchell Trubisky prior to the change?
What?
They were sitting on the bench.
Yeah.
This was in the news. He said to him, "Son, you got to start proving yourself."
Wow.
Khalil Mack said that to him,
Yeah.
and next thing you know, Nick Foles is in there. And the team just, I know it was Atlanta because they like to blow leads. Doesn't matter, though.
Yeah,
Somebody said it.
right?
Yeah, Atlanta. Somebody said Atlanta has to get investigated.
They like to blow leads because maybe they're blowing other things too. I don't know. But just the fact that if I see Mariota go in, it's a different element. He can run.
Also,
He doesn't make stupid decisions.
well, I wouldn't say that, but
Well, he doesn't. Didn't he not beat Kansas City a few years ago?
yeah, a few years ago.
But he beat them. They were heavily underdogs. He knows how to win.
Yeah.
He knows how to win.
I think a fresh start for Mariota would be good as well. Yeah. Okay.
He'd look good in a Colts uniform right now, wouldn't he?
Mariota?
Yeah.
Yeah, anyone would look better than Phil Rivers.
I'm content.
You guys are in deep trouble over there.
It's only 1 year, okay? Our offense already is missing a bunch of pieces. If we make the playoffs, I'll be
The
happy.
excuses are starting already. Go ahead.
If we make the playoffs, I'll be happy. No, it's you on your hot take.
What was yours?
No, you go now.
What did you take, though?
Finish with Greg. Now it goes to you for the hammer.
Yeah.
Sorry.
What was your hammer?
It was Seahawks Dolphins over.
Oh,
54.
okay. So what's next? The hot take?
Yeah.
He's going to love me for this one. But I'm riding the Nick Foles train, buddy. I'm taking choo, choo, choo. Chicago Bears
+3.
plus the 3.
Oh boy. Okay, that's fine. We've already talked about that game. So for my hot take, Browns +4.5 against the Cowboys.
Okay, good.
We haven't touched this game yet. I think the Cowboys can win this game, but there's something right now to me. I know they've only played they beat Washington, and who they beat the week before that? The Browns. Cincinnati. There's something about the Browns this week and this Browns team. I think they can go on a little bit of a run here and maybe make a push for that extra wild card spot. And I think this is a big game for them to win, the Cowboys. I don't know why. Cowboys defense is very vulnerable right now. So I'll take the Browns on the points. I was surprised to see that the Browns were +4.5.
But what did you expect them at?
I thought it would be a pick 'em.
Oh, no.
You don't think so?
No.
With how
no,
Dallas has
man.
been playing? Okay, well, that's my hot take. I'll probably be having hot sauce next week. But Greg, what's yours?
He's got the Texans -3.5.
Which again,
That's Minnesota. That's one of yours, too, right?
I have that too, but it is not a hot take. It's just a regular take.
Texans, yeah. I can see that. I don't know, dude, about that Browns pick. What?
You have to. It's a hot take.
Hey,
it has to be. You know,
I'm not betting the game. You want to bet the game? Go ahead. I'm not going to bet that game. I like there's something else in that game, but I don't like that.
you like the over probably.
Oh, I like a lot of overs this week. Lots.
All right, go ahead with your lock to finish off.
Lock
the
to
episode.
finish off. We're going Monday night. Green Bay over the total. It's a lock. Aaron Rodgers, 40 points a game. Can't go wrong.
So you're taking the over.
Enough said. Don't need to say anymore about it. Aaron Rodgers is all I got to say.
Yep.
Aaron Rodgers.
That's fair. Like we've
Guy's
said,
MVP right now. Him and Russell Wilson are neck and neck.
they are neck and neck. Nobody's talking about Rodgers right now, but
I don't
he
know
is
why.
neck and neck with Russell Wilson for MVP. That is going to be the differential of who wins more games.
Yeah.
I think for who gets MVP, and that's going to be an amazing battle in the playoffs if they play.
You know
each
why
other.
they don't talk a lot about him?
Because we've seen it before.
Well, yeah, of course. They don't talk a lot about him because he doesn't have a lot of weapons over there.
Nothing's flashy. Yeah.
Nothing's flashy. You got Aaron Jones, and when Devontae Adams is healthy, he's got him. That's it.
Yeah.
He's throwing to Lizard. He's throwing to Lazard. What's his name? Lazard? Lazard.
Vontez Scantling,
Him.
Geronimo Allison.
Geronimo Allison. Who are these guys?
Yeah.
But
I
you
don't
know
even
what?
know who
They're
tight
3
ends
and
are.
0. He's putting up points. They lead the league in points. Right, them and Seattle right beside each other.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers is Aaron Rodgers. You know how I feel about Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, we love Aaron Rodgers.
Love him.
We love Aaron Rodgers.
I love him.
If I
Secretly, Green Bay is my second favorite team.
yeah, if I had to
Not too many
honestly
people know
say
that. You guys know that now.
alternate universe, I would be a cheesehead.
I'd be an Eagles fan.
Would you?
Oh, I feel that's
Over
important.
2 then, eh?
Yeah.
I shouldn't say. They won the Super Bowl a couple years ago.
They did.
They're just in a rough patch. They're a better team than their record shows.
As I was
Although
going
it
to say,
cost me
though,
$3,000. But anyways, go ahead.
like we do the Monday Night Football dart throw, but last week we've decided you can take money line or total points for Monday night.
That's why I
games.
took it.
Yeah, but Greg, to keep in mind, money line, it has to be a 3-point differential to take that for any of our picks. If it's
Right,
not,
if you take a money line.
yeah, it can't be anything above
Like
that.
like you can't take a heavy, like the Rams money line.
Okay.
That's too easy of a.
It's too easy of a call.
We're playing for record here, right?
Yeah.
So for myself, lock this week. Think they're gonna finally bounce back. Hopefully they get Michael Thomas in the lineup. I like the Saints at -3.5. The Lions have been a disappointing team for me so far this year. I really thought they would kind of turn it around, make some big plays, win some games. Coming off of a big win against Arizona, I think it's just unfortunate that they have to run into a New Orleans Saints team that is kind of hungry for a win right now as well. And I think with Michael Thomas back in the lineup,
It makes a big difference, man.
they're gonna carve up this Detroit
does-
Lions defense.
Breeze don't have the security blanket. He's with Thomas. He's got him.
Yeah.
One of those little slants and stuff.
Yeah,
He doesn't have it. You can see the difference.
like the Saints they're gonna destroy the Lions defense this week.
I think so too.
Yeah, I feel bad because
That's
I
one of
do
my
like
over
the
picks,
Lions.
by the way, folks. New Orleans over. I think they're going to light it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of overs this week.
Finish off the episode. Last pick, Greg. What do you got?
For his lock, he's got the Bears at +3.
Bears at +3. You like the Bears this week? You
So he likes
Bears
the
this week?
Bears and the over.
The over, yeah.
You may as well parlay that, bad boy. Get the odds up. Get the odds up. I love to double down. It might turn into a double doink, Bears classic, but
Okay.
so he thinks the Bears are going to score a lot of points.
Then why take the under?
He took the
He took the over.
he took the over.
Oh, they took the over?
Yeah, he took the under on the Rams Giants.
When you take an under over, just from experience, and I've been doing this a long time, you're not banking on the home team scoring a lot of points. You're banking on the road team scoring points. Because the home team it's like when a spread is -3. It's basically a pick.
Yeah, at that point,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's basically a pick because
It's a field goal.
the -3 is just because they're at home. That's the only reason why it says -3.
Yeah.
It's because they're at home.
Yep.
So if you look at the Indianapolis line, they're a -3. So it's basically like the Bears are a +6 because they're at home.
Yeah.
If
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That's what that means when it's like that. Now, if you're going to take the Bears at home and the over, the game is going to go under.
We'll see.
When you're taking points at home, you're hoping the other team don't score.
So now this is my
Just
other
saying.
question, because I've been loving parlaying and doubling down, as I've said multiple times this episode. In that situation, if he does like the over and the Bears +3, would you do 2 separate bets so you at least win one, or would you just double down and let it ride
No, I was separate.
separate? Okay,
Yeah.
that's
'Cause I would've-
good knowledge.
I would take the under if it was me, but
But you're not Greg.
no, I'm not correct. No. Good luck to him. I hope he wins because I got the Bears too, so I got to cheer for him.
And I don't touch my team anymore since we lost to the Jags, and they disappointed me. So if you guys want to follow our Twitter, it is at TakeTheOver5. Our Instagram is a little bit different, _couch_coaches. Thank you for watching this episode. Great picks this week, guys, and we will see you in week 5.